Okay, so before I get started on this pickups video, I want to kind of dedicate it to the memory of my aunt who had passed away. Words can't describe how I feel right now. So I wish I could have made a movie or written a novel or something to dedicate to her memory, but unfortunately that takes a lot more time. So maybe in the future. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so I went to the thrift store that I picked up all the Atari shit. Yeah, I went back there and I paid $10 more for this bag. Also, the funeral director, I guess it's his wife, runs that store, so yeah, I actually saw her this weekend. I didn't really talk to her this weekend, which, you know, she kind of understood it was kind of an emotional time, so anyway. It's all in television stuff. To finish up the ones that I already bought from her. Anyway, if you don't like television, then this is just worth skipping. Skiing. They're all missing labels, but there's a bunch of labels in this bag. They just kind of peel off or something. So, see if I can't put those back on. NFL football. Space battle. Sea battle. Armor battle. Holy shit, all the battles, dude. That's of course not all. Get these labels or whatever here. There's so many, just loose labels. Frog bug. Poker and blackjack. Auto racing. Why? 80s were just a boring time, weren't they? Mission X. Hang on. 1982 Data East. Produced in 1983 in Singapore, so. Baseball. You know. I'm all about them sports titles. Oh, there's one that actually has the label. Whitewater. I guess it's a rafting game? Star Strike. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, that's kind of cool, actually. And everything else in this bag is labels. Just fuck ton of labels. So many labels. Look at that. That's I don't even know if I have all these. But here's the 4 that I previously had gotten. All of them missing labels, but there's 2 more labels that I found with those, so. I guess cheap glue or whatever from the 80s kind of makes these peel off, so I don't even know if I have Atlantis. Anyway, so yeah, I guess I'll eventually get around to gluing these back. 1979, wow, for Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, so yeah, pretty cool pickup for $10. Okay, so yeah, pretty dumb. Didn't even think about the fact that in television games come with these to go on the controllers so that you know what buttons do what, which is kind of neat. Anyway, so yeah, that's what these are. Pretty impressive that all of these loose games have these with them. So yeah, I mean, that's a really cool score. I need to go back at some point because I don't know. She has these right here for Atlantis and Astro Smash, which are not expensive games. A couple bucks each usually. So I stop by every so often. I don't shop around this town very often because stuff is either few and far between or oftentimes really expensive. So I may stop by there at some point and see if those two are there, because I've got these controller covers now with no games for them. And if we just never come across them, then I've got those, and eventually I'll have them, you know. And television is actually a pretty easy console to collect for. It's not like a massive library, especially when compared to like NES, Super Nintendo, Atari, you know. So, plus there's a lot of really cool looking games on there. And one of those games that I have is actually kind of uncommon. The one that I just had, actually, Whitewater, is pretty uncommon, so that alone was worth a lot of the money that I'd spent on some of this stuff, so cool story. Alright, it is Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. And I went thrifting. I'm like really tired right now. It's like 1:30 right now, and I really need to sleep because I'm night shifting, and well, yeah, basically. Anyway, so I went thrifting. I started to get some of Christmas out of the way. Like I buy like variety kind of goodie bags for Christmas. You know, just like a bunch of stuff that I find that I just make me think of a certain whoever, and put them together, and then boom, there's Christmas. So I'm trying to get some of that done early because it's only August, and I just looked at my bare wrist to verify the date. Anyway, so I don't even know what order this is. I guess I'll start with this one because I actually went into a actual video game store. I don't do that very often, but every now and then I go in there and I find like complete in box stuff or just N64 games I don't have and want. They actually have a bunch of games in there that I really do want. Not necessarily N64, but like NES and Genesis and shit. But I found this complete in box N64 game, Rush 2, for $10. Now I had to price chart because that just didn't seem right. Like $10. Video game stores usually gouge. Price Guide had this game loose at $10, so it's worth about 3 times what I paid for it. So that was a good. So, and it's a game that I don't have. So boom. It had Madden 99 complete in box also for like $4, which I have the game, but I do not have the box and manual. So I don't know. Maybe I should have gotten it. Yeah. So there you go. Okay, this picked up at the big chain thrift store that I go to sometimes. Picked up the A-Team Blu-ray. I actually really do like that movie. So I also found these for 99 cents each. Don't know if anybody remembers these or not, but like I was thinking they might like squirt water, but I might be thinking of something else. But yeah, Marowak and Pidgeot. Very indistinguishable from Pidgeotto. I don't know, maybe the face markings are different. Could be. Ooh, okay. I'm clumsy as fuck. As well as for $4, yeah, $4. I picked up 2 PlayStation memory cards. They might be PS2. Hang on. Yeah, it's PS2. That one's just PlayStation. Okay, cool. I'm always looking for memory cards. You can never have too many memory cards. Okay, this is a cool one. Went back to that store from the last video where I picked up all the soundtracks, and I talked about how they had other CDs nuts, and well, I didn't get as many as I thought I would, but I did get like a bunch of nostalgic shit, like is that Backstreet Boys Millennium, solely because it's got I Want It That Way on it. It's got a bunch of good NSYNC, No Strings Attached, because it's got Bye 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 on it. Anyway, yeah. And a couple soundtracks. Hunger Games soundtrack and Sherlock soundtrack. This is Series 2. Do I have that one? I hope I don't have that one already. Anyway, I'd have to look. It's not up here. It'd be downstairs. So, I'd also pick up a shirt. Which I don't know. I'm either going to keep it or I'll give it to my girlfriend, which we actually do like to wear the same size shirts, so it's going to really work out. Like one day we're just going to throw our closets together. Be cool. But 99 cents. Domo. I really like the punk rock look. It's awesome. Boom. What's this one? another chain one that I go to. Picked up a few DVDs. Corpse Bride, which I have not seen yet. Weird Al Yankovic, The Ultimate Video Collection, and Sleepy Hollow. Love that. Great movie. I obviously watch Weird Al videos a lot, so what's in here? Oh, okay. It's a little mom and pop store that I go to sometimes. Don't find much, but every now and then, you know, I find some good stuff. Found this, basically a old computer game. Works for Amiga, Atari ST, Apple II, Macintosh, Commodore 64, I guess, would be what it would go for. So anyway, boom. Tangled Tales for the C64. I never find, like, C64 games. Or, well, I mean, I find, like, old PC games sometimes, but anyway, it's fully complete, like, 100%. It's got the manual, it's got the mail-in shit. It's even got the product catalog for 1989, which is cool. Just kind of tells you about a bunch of the games coming out and shit, like Ogre, Quest for Clues, 2480, a bunch of cool stuff. Anyway, so yeah, there's the floppies. Floppy talk. Oh man, I'm fucking tired, dude. Anyway, that and something to help me recoup some of my money. Loose disc, of course, but Spyro the Dragon. Again, I find Spyro the Dragon games so fucking often. It is just ridiculous. Mainly the first one. And why can't I find, like, more Crash Bandicoot games? All I've got is the first Crash Bandicoot game. I don't know. Anyway, let me think. Let's see this one. Oh, this was a good one. This was really good stuff, actually. Fuck, I can't remember that. It's like one of the homeless shelter chain ones. I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. Like I said, I'm fucking sleepy. But I'll point out how much I pay for each individual item, because that would be easier. $1. That's a PS2 controller. Another $1 PS2 controller. They're official too. They had a few third-party ones, which I don't know. No, unless I'm looking to sell. But PS2 controllers are really common, so if I ever like get secondary systems, you know, to sell or whatever, I get controllers to roll for them. So spare controllers are easy to come by, as well as a PlayStation 2 or just PlayStation AV cable for $1. I think I had another one. I can't remember. I don't remember how much these were, because I just don't. Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort. From what I understand, you can still get some money for those. So, and I've got one of them. I might have both of them. I don't know. Anyway, for the Wii, Tony Hawk Shred. I love Tony Hawk games. Well, I don't know about this one, but that's the one that requires the skateboard, which I think I might actually have. For the GameCube, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. Great series. I love this series. I grew up with the series, like the first two on fucking PlayStation. And a DVD, Blues Brothers. Which is hilarious because I watched Nostalgia Critics, fucking Blues Brothers 2000 review. So it's funny. I like Nostalgia Critic. Pretty sure stole my name though. Well, let's see. Salvation Army, fine. I paid $1 for both of these. Anyway, just an HDMI cable and just a 2-cord AV cable, which comes in handy for like NESs. So, which I still haven't like brought my NES up to play. You know, like I need to get around to that. And I went back to the big one that I found. I can't fucking remember what I found. I think I found it. I don't know. I'm just ready to go to sleep. Shower first, sleep next. But anyway, I went back and I was waiting around for them to bring out new video games, because I know when they bring out new books, DVDs, video games, and shit like that. So I know what time they do that. So I was going to wait around, and I did. I waited around. They didn't bring out any new video games, so whatever. I looked through the DVDs and shit, and they didn't have anything really catching my eye, so whatever. So I flipped through the t-shirts. I'm obviously a sucker for t-shirts, especially horror t-shirts, and they had a bunch of horror t-shirts. Got Hellraiser here. Classic Clive Barker. I think they smell like cigarettes. Anyway, love this movie. Freddy vs. Jason. Not even a guilty pleasure. Like, I just love it. And this one's not a horror shirt. It's a awesome shirt. Boom. Wingman. Stewie and Brian as Batman and Robin. Not respectively, but... fuck. Okay. That's it besides other people's stuff, so... Bye. Hello, today is Friday. Friday. I always do that. I need to stop. Anyway, we'll do a thrift store. Obviously. Weird, right? Anyway, I paid about 21 bucks. Not bad, not bad. Xbox controller. Original. Nice. I don't think I have this color, actually. I might have it. I don't know. Who cares? It's an extra controller for like $3. Couple DVDs. Beauty and the Beast. 2-disc. So, awesome. Finally getting my Disney movies. And I don't think I had this one yet, so Shrek the Third. I know I have the first two. I don't know if I have this one, though. So, now I do. Whatever. And, of course, this was the same store that had all the CDs. So, I grabbed an armful of more CDs. Stevie Nicks. Trouble in Shangri-La. I like Stevie Nicks. The soundtrack to Hansel and Gretel. Witch Hunters. I actually like that movie, huh? Britney Spears' Baby One More Time. Fuck yeah. No Doubt, Tragic Kingdom. I'm actually meant to give this to my little sister who accompanied me today. Disney Channel playlist. Yeah, that's supposed to go to her. And the soundtrack to The Mask of Zorro. Antonio Banderas and Anthony Hopkins. Anyway, so yeah. Expanding on my playlist collection, as well as just really cool CDs, I guess. Hit me, baby, one more time. So yeah, awesome. That's all I got for today. Hello, it's Saturday. I went shopping today. Did not go to a single yard sale. But yeah, yard sale's kind of dry in this area anyway. So it's always like miss, one hit out of a million. Fuck you, Scott Squatch. Anyway, and CGR. Anyway, went to a flea market and an antique store, and that's it. Weird. What do I have here first? Oh, okay. I forgot about this one. This is a little mom and pop's thrift store. I paid 20 bucks there. Arguably more than what I would ordinarily want to pay. But, you know, just to keep in theme with my Atari thing lately, picked up Atari shit. I don't know what any of it's worth, so I've only got one thing here, I think. Here we go. Xevious for the 7800. Do not have. Hat Trick for the 7800. Did not have. Is that Crossbow for the 7800? I don't think I got. Choplifter I do have complete, so that's just, I don't know. Asteroids for the 7800. Don't think I have that. Robotron 2048 or 2084, excuse me. Do not have. Well, do now, obviously. Jinx for the 7800. And Joust for the 7800. And Great Football for the Sega Master System. Which, by the way, this is like the one system I cannot find the actual system for. It's kind of pissing me off, to be honest. I've got a bunch of games for it, but no system. Anyway, she also had 2,600 games I just didn't care to have, and a 2,600 system that I didn't care to have, so I've already got a 2,600 system, so fuck it. Which hers was a different one. I think I got the 6 Switch and she had the 4, so maybe I should have just invested. I don't know. I'm gonna do the flea market last. It was the first place I hit up, and it's got 2 cool things. The antique store that I went to, I paid $3 plus a quarter because tax. Anyway, got a vintage ET plush, straight from 1982. Look at those big blue eyes, like holy shit. You know, ET from home. That's a second ET plush I have. And it's been a while since I bought a variety bag from a thrift store, but I paid $1 for this bag, so like I said, it was $3 for everything. First, I'm gonna get this out of the way. This thing from, looks like Flintstones 2. Viva Rock Vegas or something. I don't know. Maybe not. It's definitely from the movie. Now, let's get to Ninja Turtles. Because I love Ninja Turtles. 1991. Fucking Donatello. I admit, I'm colorblind, so it takes me a minute to recognize blue and purple on these guys sometimes, so. Now, this one, I believe I've already got. Yeah, this is Trog, I think. I think that's his name. Anyway, I've already got him. I don't have this. And one that I did not have, and I do not know his name off the top of my head. '93, okay. This dude. Kinda cool. What's up with that gem in his chest? I don't know. Anyway, so, cool. No, also I've had Ninja Turtle stuff, so neat. Now, first place I went to. Lady, she sells video games, but most of them are like Xbox, PS2 stuff that were all washed away in the flood. Luckily, the discs were in a CD case. I didn't get any of these. I don't know why I'm even telling the story. I didn't get any of them, even though there were a couple that I really wanted, but it's just because they were so fucking filthy and crusty, and I'm very picky about my PlayStation 2 and all that stuff in their cases and shit nowadays. So, she did have a bunch of stuff from her son that she was getting rid of, and she cut me a deal. $25 for this entire stack here. It's 5 units, so not bad, not bad. It's $5 a piece. I got Deadly Towers. Sleeves always come in handy. I got Top Gun: The Second Mission. Obviously, most of these were already marked at 5 apiece, but I think there was like 2 that were marked at 8. Oh, 1 at 3. Fester's Quest. Here's one. Yeah. And it is, looks like an unlicensed title. Yeah. Ultimate Gunman. It's always like weird to me, like it looks dangerous, I don't know. And Defender of the Crown. Oh shit, I didn't even notice that. It looks like it's melted or something. Jesus. Maybe it'll still play. Again, I really need to play my NES. So anyway, yeah. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. I got really excited. I found the fucking Nintendo World Cup. Is that what? No, yeah, something like that. Obviously, I saw Nintendo World, and I'm like, fuck, and I pulled it out, and I'm like, oh shit, it's just a common little thing. And then I got really excited because I saw World Class Track Meet, which obviously I was thinking stadium events. So if I found those two, I would probably had a heart attack and just retired. Anyway, and one more little, I don't know what you would call it, little building full of just different stores. As I was walking out, after having purchased something, I picked this up for $2. Now it's ratty condition, but it's still readable, and it's still Nintendo Power. And yes, I'm still collecting Nintendo Power. Now, good stuff. I paid $17 for this little stack right here at this one little store. So we'll go with this first. Tiny Toons Buster Busts Loose. Not bad, not bad. This one for $3. Fighting Force 64. She had a few other things that I should have gotten too, but again, I've spent a lot of money today, so okay. Alright, Crash Bash, $3. PS1, nice. I am all about some long box PS1 games, and I found one. That's a good one. Primal Rage. For $5. No manual, but got the disc in. Obviously, not bad condition. Looks like it came from a rental store, so that might be why there's no manual. But the case is not in terrible condition. I mean, it's got that flapping around on top, but fuck it. No, I think this is probably the best one out of the whole lot. Mega Man X6, $2. Even in the case, no manual, but so not bad. Not a bad little lot. Not gonna lie. Pretty happy with it. Despite having. All right, it is Tuesday, and is it recording? Hello. Okay, so it's Tuesday, and I went to the thrift stores, and not much, but stuff. Anyway, guess I'll get the T-shirt out of the way. He's a Luigi. I always identified with Luigi. Let's see here. A movie I've been wanting to see for a while now. Royal Tenenbaums. And a couple video games. Myst 3 Exile on the Xbox, and Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. I've got that disc only. I now have the case. God damn. That was gross. Anyway. Now this one. This is one I waited for forever for them to come out with new video games, because I know what time they bring them out, and I'm really tired because I work nights usually. So anyway, turns out I was waiting for nothing but like 3 PSP games, and I didn't want any of them. So I don't even have a PSP. Yeah, I got a few PSP games, so that's weird. Anyway, T-shirts. Yeah, Simpsons reference. And this one, which is just adorable Avengers. As well as a new coffee cup and a thing for my girl. Okay, so that's it. That's Undertaker. She is very into them. So anyway, that's it. Okay, went to a different town today, and actually found some stuff. Now, last time I went to this town, I found nothing. So, pretty cool. Yeah. So we'll do this first. Went to this one place. I didn't even know it was there. I just like found it when I was on my way to another place I knew was there. Cool guy, but apparently they have like 18 storage units full of stuff. Like they get up storage units and shit, and then they put it in their thrift store for relatively decent prices. Go figure. And I picked up, well, GameCube memory card, which, you know, you never have to have memory cards, as I always say. But I also found this, which I already have. Scooby-Doo Classic Creek Capers, because, well, also I don't find N64 games all the time. Plus, I paid $2 for it, so I can add it to another lot of Nintendo stuff I'm trying to get rid of to make some of my money back. Anyway. And I also got just to make conversation with the dude, so I'll be going back there every now and then. Shit, that wasn't even everything. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. As well as a Doctor Who Christmas ornament. Cool. Goes all the way up to Matt Smith. A bit outdated now, but hey. Okay. This is the place I was actually looking for when I found that place. And paid $6 for everything. Lord of the Rings album. This is from the animated one. It's for the whole trilogy. Or not really trilogy, I think they only did it in 2, but I think it is. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, so cool find right there. Boom. I just woke up, so after not getting nearly enough sleep. As well as Emperor's New Groove, one of my favorite Disneys. Just Disney's, you know. And the Batman, the original movie serial. This was back before Adam West. So that was pretty cool. A couple places later, little mom and pop store. Well, I guess it's more of a church thrift store. So I paid $20 for this entire bag. Games are for 360, Shadows of Mordor, and Diablo 3. I just have to get my 360 to work. It's been a pain in the ass. It's not red ringing, it's just not reading discs. I don't know. Now, PlayStation 2 stuff. Dragon Rage, Naruto, Uzumaki Chronicles 1 and 2, Star Wars, or Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. So far everything that I just showed is complete. Rygar, complete. Ark of the Lad, Twilight of the Spirits, complete. This one's not complete. In fact, it's actually missing. I assume, was it like a special feature disc? I don't know. Soul Calibur 3, but it's got a place for a disc 2, but it's got a game disc, and it doesn't say like 1 of 2 or anything, disc 1 or anything on it. So that's all I can imagine. Instead, it had like a DVD for disc 2 for like special features and shit. So I don't know. And PlayStation 1 games. Thinking I already had 2, but I did not have them with their manuals. So, Star Wars Episode 1, Phantom Menace, Scooby-Doo and Cyber Chase. This one I did not have. Snowcross, Championship Racing. So, not a bad day, actually. Pretty good. Pretty happy. Alright, fuck, I think today's Thursday. Anyway, had some money in my PayPal. Yeah, PayPal. Sorry, I just woke up and saw the notification that my package had arrived, and shit, I need a knife. No, I don't. Really hoping that I can open this up without, and make a table. Alright. I don't know, I don't think I'll be able to save it. Shit. No. There's no saving it. The wrapping, I mean, I was hoping to save it, so that, you know, in case I sell anything else. Watch, I probably should get on to selling some of my excess, but... Ooh. Saw this, followed it for a while. It wound up coming to about 3/4 of what it usually goes for, which usually I don't pay for stuff on eBay unless it's like at least half off of the usual asking price. But this is a game that I've been wanting to check out for a while. I've heard a lot about. Thank you for your eBay purchases. Please leave positive feedback, and I will do the same. If there's an issue with an item, please message me before you leave feedback so we can work the issue out. Thank you again. Anyway, that's cool. I need to start doing that with the stuff that I sell, like sending a little note. But anyway, from Capcom. And no, it's not the second one, but, you know, the first. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Box is in not terrible condition. Like, it's worn. It's well played. Don't play with the box. What the fuck is wrong with you? Anyway, so yeah, fun little platform that I've been really wanting to try out. Capcom's awesome. That cartridge actually looks brand new, basically. And maybe a couple little smudges here and there just from like handling it, but
Yeah, it's got the styrofoam in the bottom. Manual. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, I love the like little posters that tell you what all games are out. I think it's awesome. From Capcom, obviously, because you know, they're only going to advertise their own shit. Mega Man 3, Little Nemo Dream Master. Yep. Okay, so anyway, my thing just cut out on me because apparently I've got no memory left. I don't fucking know, dude. I had to delete a few apps because I barely use the apps on my iPad anymore anyway. I just use it for the camera and for YouTube, so. Anyway, so yeah, I can't wait to play this. Oh, I just hand painted my NES. Want to see? Yep, did that myself. That was pretty awesome. Kind of want to hand paint some controllers too, to like 4 of them, to be one for each individual turtle, but I'd use the orange because I love Mikey. Anyway.
Okay, so I just went to a flea market, which I've met a contact, so hopefully she's going to be selling me some Super Nintendo stuff tomorrow, which would be great, because I really need to bulk up my Super Nintendo collection, and she told me that she has a lot of really good ones. We'll see. First off, I stopped at a yard sale, and this is kind of funny. I picked up the Pink Panther collection, the original movies from Peter Sellers, not the shitty Steve Martin ones. And I looked at it, and they all had discs in them. And I didn't get into, well, didn't really pay attention to the last one. It was like flipped around, and all I saw was that there was a disc, and it wasn't scratched, so whatever. But as soon as I actually like looked at it, very legal babysitters. Okay. So, in other words, I am missing the second one, I believe. Yeah, Shot in the Dark, I believe, is the one I'm missing. So, once I find that disc, I'll have a set here, but I just thought it was hilarious. Like, I found porn. I paid $2 for the set, by the way. Oh, hustleworld.com. I'm gonna have to check that out. I mean, yeah, check that out. Okay, so, what was that? From that person, picked up a couple games, only paid $10 for them, so Tarzan and Family Feud for Super Nintendo. Did not have that one. I'm going for completion on a NES, so, and Family Feud's just whatever. Didn't really want it, but I bought it out of good faith, you know, and that's going to make her want to actually find the shit and bring it back tomorrow, so. Oh, just to get this out of the way, I found the manual for E.T. on Atari, paid 50 cents for that. Now, for $40. It's the lady that I bought all the NES games, the 5 NES games from 2 weeks ago. What else did I get? Like I said, $40 for everything here. Trojan. Obviously, made sure I picked the ones that were like at least semi-notable, and preferably in the sleeves. Xenophobe. Archon. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Could be wrong. I don't know. Legend of Kagi. Pinball. So I had that one marked at 3, but they had a second one marked at 5, so I don't. Whatever, I just grabbed that. Time Lord. Not Doctor Who. Very misleading. Platoon. Gauntlet, which I've already got Gauntlet, but I've got it in the regular gray cartridge, so now I have the variation for. And Snake, Rattle, and Roll. Hopefully the other lady will pull through tomorrow. But anyway, so it'd be really cool to expand my Super Nintendo collection, especially with some of the ones that she said she had, like ones that I've been actively seeking, you know? So, maybe see you tomorrow.
Alright, so I wound up not being able to go back to the little flea market to pick up the Super Nintendo stuff. I'm hoping that she either forgot to look for them or that she didn't find them or whatever, and she's going to look for them this week, and she'll have them on Saturday. I feel kind of bad for not showing up, but my battery had died on my car, and I needed to get a new one, and it was this whole ordeal. By the time I got home, I had my mom had to drive 30 minutes to my work. I was just getting off work, and me, her fiance, and one of my coworkers, we push started the car. I don't know how to pop a clutch, so it's a good thing that her fiance was there. So we push started it. I got it home, would not start back up as soon as I turned it off. So I wound up having to get a whole new battery and everything. But anyway, besides the point, by the time I got home, I just didn't feel like going anywhere else. It would have been a whole nother probably 20-minute drive for me to get to the flea market and everything, and the whole money thing to buy a new battery and shit. Well, luckily I've been saving up a little bit of money, so cool. Come Saturday though, I'm going to pick up, or I'm going to withdraw money, go over there, and if she doesn't have the stuff, I'm going to give her my number or take her number, one or the other, and hoping that she'll take an offer for the entire lot, depending on what she's got. Obviously, I don't know what she has. I don't know how much I'm willing to spend. I don't know how much she's willing to take, or how much she's willing to negotiate. But we'll figure it out. Really hoping that I can expand my Super Nintendo collection, because it is kind of pitiful. It's in the 30s as far as how many games I got. But according to her, she had a lot of shit that I'm actually looking for. So anyway, I'm gonna conclude this episode of Nostalgic Collector Pickups, and hopefully do a part 2 for this cliffhanger.